I can't stand it when I compliment a makeup artist on their work, whether it be in person, YouTube, MySpace, whatever the form of communication may be, and I will take my time and say, I really, really like your work, or I really just appreciate what you do. And they don't say thank you. I mean, they don't even respond. That to me is like the most disrespectful thing ever. Like, it's seriously disrespectful to me, and it's just so low. I can understand if you are Petri Lude and you get 1,000 comments a day. I completely understand that, and it's just a matter of not enough time in the day to answer everyone's questions and to say thank you to every single person. I understand that. I appreciate that. I get that. But for some of you normal people who have like 300 MySpace friends, and I take my time when I have like 4,000 MySpace friends, and I take the time to say, hey, like, your work is really great, and you can't even say thank you. Really? Are you that high on your pedestal? That to me just, oh my gosh, like, what I don't know why. I don't know why people do the things that they do. I don't know why people think that those things are okay. And I think that the reason why that upsets me so much is because as a makeup artist, it's like we already get a bad enough rap for being, we're already stereotyped enough as being stuck up, snobby, snotty, anything related to that. You pretty much will put a makeup artist in that envelope because that's just the mold that we fit. And it's just like, why would you further contribute to that even more? Like, why? Why can't you just say thank you? Why can't you be humble enough to understand that someone appreciates your work? That to me will make me not want to work with you. That to me will make me not want to be associated with you. And I've had it happen to me enough times to where I'm like, okay, I need to say something about this, because if I don't say something, somebody else will, and they won't be as nice about it, because I'm really sick of it. And like, I'll give you an example. Okay, this was a while ago, and you'll never hear me say anyone's names because that's not what this video is for. This video is for, if you think that you have done this to someone, you need to really reevaluate your attitude. Seriously, I'm going to be the one to tell you. If you think that this is you, you need to sit back and be like, okay, maybe I need to, be humble. And okay, so let's take this back maybe 3 months ago. I added a girl on MySpace who was a makeup artist. She also is pretty popular on YouTube. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to say her name though. Some of you might be subscribed to her. Some of you might know her. So anyways, I found her on MySpace, and I was like, I really think that you're creative and I love your work. So I added her as a friend, and I usually send a message prior to adding so that they don't think I'm just some random person trying to look at their pictures, because I'm not. Like, when I add people, I really want to network. So I was basically just telling her, like, I just really want to network and get to know you, and I really like your work, just for ideas. And she wrote me back and was like, oh, well, make sure you comment all of my pictures and so forth, so on and so forth, because if you don't comment all of my pictures, I'll delete you. And I was like, last time I checked, I just paid you a compliment, and you have the audacity to come back and beg for picture comments? Like, how pathetic is that? You can't even say thank you. I'm not just some regular person on here. Like, I don't add people for the sake of adding someone. I added you because I felt I could learn something from you. And you couldn't even appreciate that to say thank you. Like, how stuck up can you be? So after she wrote that comment, I was like, you know what? You're really nothing special. You really are not. Just for that, I deleted her. I deleted her comments that she wrote because I didn't want anybody else to see that. That was just really rude. And you might have even, some of you out there might have even gotten the same response. And if you ever get that response out of someone, don't talk to them. Don't support them. Don't be affiliated with someone like that. People say birds of a feather flock together. I think that that's a genius saying. I don't want to be associated with anyone like that because I'm not like that. So there was that incident, and then there was another incident where I wrote a girl, once again, another she's actually pretty popular on YouTube also. She's a YouTube guru who does makeup or whatever it is that she does. And, you know, I never heard of her until I found her MySpace page, but when I saw her on YouTube, I was like, wow, she has a lot of, you know, subscribers. And this is not the same person I was talking about in the first incident, okay? This is two separate people. So I wrote this female on MySpace, and I was like, wow, you're so pretty, like, your makeup is amazing. I'm just, you know, looking to network. Read the message and never wrote back. And I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. Like, you've got to be kidding me. You can't even say thank you. You can't even write me back. You read the message, but you can't write me back. Like, if somebody does that to me, and then she never added me as a friend. She didn't deny it, but she just kind of like left it sitting there. And maybe about 3 days later, and I went back to her page, and she was talking about, on her little status, talking about all these haters hating on me. And I'm like, dude, and it was a recent status message that she wrote talking about people that hate on her. I'm like, why are you giving your so-called haters more attention than the people that are taking the time to appreciate your work? You mean to tell me that you're going to write a damn status message dedicated to your haters before you can tell someone thank you for a compliment that they wrote you? Like, you're giving your haters so much attention. So much attention. But you can't even say thank you to the people that are giving you positive attention. What is the purpose of that? What good do you get out of that? That is what... So this is like so many complaints rolled into one. I can't stand it when makeup artists don't say thank you when you compliment them, and I just can't stand snobby people. I can't stand snobby makeup artists that make it harder for people like me to do my job, because people come to me and they size me up like I have a problem because they've had a previous bad experience with a different makeup artist that they had a bad experience with. So don't put me in that predicament. Don't give other makeup artists a bad name. That's all I'm saying. So I'm tired of dealing with that. I'm tired of taking my time to reach out to other people and they don't even say thank you, or don't even like write you back, or it's just like, it's hella just... Do you think that just because it's a MySpace message that it's okay? Like, would you do the same thing to me if I were complimenting you in person? Would you just ignore me? Would you just turn your back to me and not say anything? Like, why do you do that? Why do you think that it's okay just because it's an email? So when people do that to me, I'll either cancel the friend request or I'll just take them off my friends list altogether. I can't stand it. It really irks me, because I do the best that I can to reach out to all of you guys, seriously. And I'm not trying to say that I'm perfect. Don't get me wrong. I have my moments too, but I would never in my life purposely and blatantly disrespect someone. Never. I would never do that. And you know what? There's been a few times where I've had my moments and I've said things that I don't realize, you guys might take the wrong way, and people will tell me, like, that's kind of rude. And then I'll be like, whoa, okay, maybe, seeing it from a third person view, I'll be like, you know what, that was kind of rude. And I'll fix myself. But I would never just leave it up in the air. I would never do that to you guys. And I really hope that you guys understand that I'm not that type of way. And if you ever encounter someone who is like that, don't support them. Don't be a part. Don't. It's not worth it. It's really not. So if you guys have ever encountered this, write a comment and let me know what you guys think. I just really, really, really want to put that out there, because I think it's so important to just take the time and be humble. Be humble, okay? Because the same people that are your so-called followers now, it will catch up to you when you're a bitch. It will. And I really hate to curse. I really do. But when you do things like that, it will catch up to you. And those people will start to drop one by one. And people just won't support your ass anymore. So just, if you guys have ever had that experience with someone, write a comment. Let me know what you guys are feeling about this. This is just my opinion. Um, if you think this video is about you, I can't guarantee that it's not, but I'm not gonna put your name out there. It's annoying because it makes me feel like you think you're better than someone and you're not. You're not. So let me know what you guys think, okay? Thanks for watching.